All right, let's get to business. There are steps to this, and that's what we're going to go over here. And again, this is not something that I put together unique. I grabbed it for some of the best people out there, and I'm giving it to you with my flavor, my swag, my style, my perception, my experience, my strategy, my ideas, my futuristic, positive, let's make this money, let's get this done experience. Right? So, pinpoint. So, our strategy here is using Facebook as an acquisition channel. Using Facebook as an acquisition channel. So, we're going to go step one. We're going to search for a high engagement group, right? So here, we're going to go into Facebook. We're going to go in the search bar. We're going to type in tree services, right? We type in tree services. A search bar will pop up on the left. It'll say groups, posts, people. Hit groups. You hit groups, you find groups. Catch your eye on those groups. Look at how many members. Less is more is better. Right? It depends on the group value inside. You don't know until you get in. Don't judge a book by its cover or by its number. You got to get in, right? And we'll get into what to do next. You get into those groups. Now, here's the temptation. Joining all the groups. Don't get no spam filter put on you by Facebook. Join 3, 4, 5. No more. This is an everyday. This is like just watering the plants every day, right? Little sun, little water, little sun, little water, and growth happens. Keep that in mind for this. Or you'll get spam blocked and you're going to end up being upset. You join those 5 to 10 active groups within 1 week, 2 a day, 1 a day, 3 a day, all in the week. And now you're part of groups, maybe around tree service owners, around chiropractors, around health and wellness, around public speaking, right? Around these things, you're part of those groups. When you get in the group, before you get in the group, you got to fill out a couple questions sometimes. If you don't fill out the questions, they're not going to let you in. Fill them out. If you got to make an email that you're putting in there for all of them. A lot of them don't require you to give their phone number, but the email is usually required because this is their lead generation tool too. This is their lead generation tool. So you get in there. Now, once you're in the group, you'll start getting notifications because they won't happen right away. It'll be, you're now a member here. You're now a member there. You'll start getting tagged, right? Hey, welcome. And then you'll see 30, 40 members welcome. So you'll get notified. When you're notified, right? And you look in the group, take a look at the group. All right, we got some good opportunity here, some good conversations. There's an organic participation. There are some thought leaders here. There's some recommendations. There's a little banter, a little passive aggressive, a little bit of wild, some spam, but still, it's great. My kind of group, right? Then after that, you hit to the left. No, after that, you go to the top right of your Facebook page, hit the dots of that group, pin it. Pin the group. Pin the group. Because you're gonna get accepted to a lot of them, so you got to know which ones is on your top list. Boom. Here's an expert tip, right? Because this was shared to a bunch of people. Our views went up a little bit here, right? So this is being shared. If you're tuning in as an expert or someone who's experienced, you'll appreciate this. But you want to leverage the group insights in the group, right? So who they are, where they're from. There are some insights within Facebook that you could see in those settings. You want to see who's leading the discussion. Here's what I started noticing really quickly and real often. A lot of the people that are the thought leaders and in those groups, they host their own stages. They have their own events. They monetize their participation by selling spaces for coaching. They have an influence over a group. People trust them. Those are great people to be with. Here's your action items, right? We're sharing and then we're doing. Your action item is to join 3 groups that is niche to what you want to do or start or be interested in. Go into groups that you have some sort of interest. Don't force yourself into a group that has no interest for you. You're just like, this is, don't let it be whack. Have fun. And then make a list of those key influencers. So you're going to join the 3 niche groups, right? And then you're going to have your Excel sheet. So here's what I want you to do, a little old school, but I also don't want you to waste time. So I could say jump in high level and no, I'm going to go create an Excel, Google sheet, whatever works for you. That's your prospecting workbook. On the bottom tab, right? You're going to put your Facebook group name on that bottom tab 1, Facebook group name 1. On the top of that tab, you're going to copy the link of the Facebook group and just put it there because anything could happen. You want to go quick, right? And then you're going to put name, profile link, and then there are some notes. Some cool dude from here kicked it off, right? Stay in contact. We'll be at this. John, why do I got to do all that? I'm going to tell you. Because if you don't do it, you're not going to care for it. You're going to get overwhelmed. You can't possibly remember so many darn smart people that you're going to come in contact with in these groups. So many subject matter experts, so many people that you relate to. It's just too much to store in your brain, and then you'll overconsume yourself. So have a process where you just put it in. Boom, boom, 3-pointer in there, net, boom. And then maybe you take a break from the Facebook prospecting for a bit, and then you go back and you catch up. Because here's what I used to do. I'd work off of the messenger that gets clogged with spam and old conversations. I don't go all the way down, right? I used to always save posts. I hit the save button. Save. I got more posts saved from so long I never looked back. I take screenshots. Screenshots. I got more screenshots in my phone than I got photos with friends. I do nothing with it. I do nothing with it because it was for the moment. But when you have conversations and you have this workbook that you work out of, this is a opportunity at its waiting. Okay. How many of y'all find this valuable? How many of y'all really can? I never thought of it like that. Or whoop. I was doing it. I stopped. I didn't do it like this. Let me know below. This works for any business though. This isn't just if you're a digital marketer. This could work for your new clients that you bring on. See, here's the best part of what I'm going to teach you. What I'm teaching you here, what I'm refreshing your mind on, you can teach to your customers so they get value. And that's where you build your authority. Right? So don't make it just about you. It's about your knowledge to serve others. Let's move on. So, delivering value at expert level. How? Let's educate without selling. Right? We're going to get like what I'm doing right now. Right? If I had something to sell you, maybe I do. Maybe I'm going to sell you the opportunity to get a free trial today if you're just watching this and you don't even know what high level is because somebody forwarded it to you. Maybe that's you. So I'm John. I work at high level. Right now, I'm teaching a bunch of marketers how to grow their book of business, their relationships. And you're here with me now. You could use this for your business too. I'm going to give you tons of action steps. And I want you to take a 30-day free trial on me. The link is below for nothing. And give these a try and let me know how it goes. So back to our regular scheduled programming because I'm going to throw more value at y'all. And I just had to make sure that if there was somebody on that other side of the screen that doesn't have high level, that we give them a fair opportunity to take the value and execute and run with it. Right? So here's what I want you to keep in mind. Again, this is not specific to reviews only. This could be any service you want to offer. But an example of this is, look, if you're struggling with low conversion rates on Facebook ads, here's a strategy I implemented that our click-through rate was 15% first, and then I gave details. Like you got to give the value because people don't want the concept, they want the result. People don't want the concept, they want the result. So give them the result. This is what you do to get this. Don't hold out because you're not going to be looked at as an expert then. And then as you do that, look at that engagement pattern. Look who's commenting. Look who's responding. Now, for those that are experts that have been doing this a while, I got something for you. You're going to level yourself up here. You're going to create a video, whether you like it or not. You're going to pull up the Loom app, LOOM.com. You're going to take all that years of experience and knowledge that you've been storing away in a treasure chest, and you're going to start sharing it. All right? Because I know your prices are high. I know you bring a lot of value. But those that don't know you by referrals, right? Because not everybody gets referred to you. I know you pick certain clients. I know you're specific. But who's to say that someone might fit your criteria to be your client and you didn't even know, and they didn't even know you existed? So I want you to create a strategy, short strategy video, right? High value. Make it about 8 minutes. 8 minutes, make it 5. Put something in the microwave for 2 minutes. It could either burn your tongue off or it could feel like an hour. Make it 3 minutes. Make it a minute and a half. Make it whatever you want. Just make something. Express yourself, your strategy, your passion, your intelligence, your energy, your giving, and get it out there because the video will live on. The video will live on. That's the expert tip. So the action item here for all of you, if you decide to go this route, is to choose a key topic. So in this case, 3 simple strategies to get more reviews, or how to automate your review requests to boost your online reputation. Record that video, no more than 8 minutes, focusing on one strategy, and then give the opportunity that if they comment below or they want to learn more, that you're more than happy to extend a test drive. Right? You got to sometimes use words that are not like salesy and not what everybody uses. I'll give you a test drive. Take it for a spin. Right? When you hear take it for a spin, you hear like of an expensive sports car. Hey, here, take it for a spin. Here, take it for a spin. Take it around the corner. Go ahead. Have fun. You're going to offer that. And I'll show you how you offer that on the onboarding and the retention and as we move on tomorrow and Friday. I'll show you how. Right? But let's just get the momentum going where we get hand raisers. Hey, yeah, Karen, Irma, right? Hey, you're from Web Reviews, right? Natalie, right? Donald. Tell me about that, bro. Tell me about that. Get the crap, get people talking to you. Don't let the crickets take over. The next thing we're going to do in these groups, this is all groups. We're just Facebook groups as an acquisition channel. Facebook groups as an acquisition channel. If you're just tuning in, we did like 7-8 minutes of just intense action items. You got to go back. Right? Build strategic connections, right? And generate those leads by targeting power users. Power users are people that are communicating, right? You could look, they're like top fan or top comment, or like you could see who's who. So get in there. Hey, man. Look, I love what you're always about, man. Hey, man, I used one of your strategies. Or hey, miss, I really appreciate what you shared. It resonated. Now, don't lie here. Be genuine. Right? Be genuine. And maybe you have nothing to say to this person right now. But grab their link on their Facebook and put it in your workbook. The link on the Facebook to the workbook. You'll get to it later. Right? But John, isn't that creepy, man? Isn't that creepy? Like you're telling us to take someone's Facebook link and put it in the Excel workbook so we could follow up later? Okay. That's what I just said. What's the difference between that and you saving somebody in your phone book that you talk to? Right? What's the difference between that and leaving a message that you had with somebody still in your message box? Right? You're just picking up where you left off. It'd be different if I said spam everybody. Don't spam everybody because you'll get put on 21 Jump Street. You don't want to get put on blast. Genuine, authentic. And if you don't know what that means or you don't know how to do it, ask me. I'll get you to someone who can really explain it. Find my way to give you an example. Because this is coming from somebody that was like direct selling. Hey, man, hey, you want to get started? Let's get started. Let's cut the fluff. Let's get started. That doesn't work anymore. And I had to learn my way. So, yes, I'm saying to organize your relationships, right? Until Facebook makes a cool way to make like a night, like what MySpace used to have. Remember MySpace? Who remembers MySpace? They used to have that little top 10, top 12, right? You used to have them right there. They were for you and for everyone else to know about. Until you get that going, you got to have an organization. You got to be organized for success. Organized for success, right? So let's keep it moving. Tracking and engaging with those members manually is money. It's money for them and money for you, right? Because as you make more friends, you start seeing them in conferences. You start getting invited to speaking engagements. You start creating a podcast, you invite them as your guest, right? There is reciprocity that happens on its own when done right. Hey, man, jump on my podcast. Really? Jump on mine. Hey, man, I got a stage I'm building out here for an event. You want to be a speaker? Yeah, man, jump on mine too. I'm doing mine in May. Oh, you're doing May? I'm doing tomorrow. Oh, great. Jump on. Hey, man, I got a webinar happening. You want to join? Sure. How much? Nothing, man. I got you. You want to speak too? What do you need to speak on? Whatever you're an expert in, man. I think you're good at that. Perfect. Jump on. The reciprocity kicks in because there's a lack of good people and good talent out there that expresses themselves. So people are looking for other people to educate their audience. Be someone that they look at as a thought leader to educate their audience. If you keep this track list going on, you're going to track to success. So we've gone over a lot, and I save almost the best for last, right? You may be saying, well, this should have been first. I put this for last because this part here scares people away. Scares them away. Wait, what? I got to put a picture up of me? Wait, what? I got to put a bio? I got to put a cover image? I'm not even. I put something up. I want you to look at your Facebook profile if you're going out to a nice restaurant, right? Going out to a nice restaurant, you got to dress nice shirt. You don't got to wear a suit, nice shirt, nice blouse, presentable. You're not going to show up in gym clothes to a nice restaurant. Maybe you will. I don't know. But you got to be your first impression. They don't know you. And if they don't want to get to know you, they're not going to talk to you. They're going to report you as spam. Who's this guy? Spam. Spam, spam, spam. So I want you to use Canva. I want you to go into Canva, free version, right? There's a whole bunch of other tools I could show y'all. They all cost some money. I'm trying to go free. Bonito barato. You're going to use Canva to create a background profile banner. You got your photo. Maybe you see if you're on LinkedIn, there's a nice little background color that pops the photo out. You need to pop your photo out. You just can't put make it look good. You'll see some examples. You'll be more aware of it now. But you need to grab that background of your page, that background. When you catch that background, it's got to talk about your message. What do I know you for? How do you appeal to me? And then when you do that, when you put that background, what'll typically happen, what'll always happen is that it'll put it as a post on your newsfeed. When it puts it as a post, I need you to immediately go into the comment of that background and add your call to action on there. Where is that going to go? I thought you never ask. It's going to go to your link so in high level, we have Linktree sites, right? We have Linktree sites. You can go to your Linktree. If you don't have one, make one. It's like a digital business card, right? Or it could go to your offer page, to your virtual sales letter, to your about me, wherever you want it to go, it could go. But it's got to be easily accessible. So when they click that link, a lot of people do this, right? Like they'll go to your page, all right, scan, all right, cool. We got some mutual friends, part of some groups, all right, see some posts. Make sure you're leaving some posts visible. Don't put everything private. Don't do it. Because you're going to look like a creep and they're going to spam. They're going to report you. They're going to report you. Don't get reported. Right? So in that bottom portion, of your newsfeed has some post about you, great. They're going to click on your banner. That banner is going to open up. It's going to have your link on the bottom there as a comment. They're going to click that too. When you're in high level, you're going to see there's a lot of clicks that are happening because as you're joining groups, they're clicking here, clicking there. Even with your photo, like on your photo, when you click your photo, it has a comment section. Make sure your landing page is on there. Make sure it has either your sell page, your link tree, whatever it is, but duplicate a special page so you see the analytics. Because here's what happens. When I get a bunch of clicks on that page, they go like this. I got 81 visits and 15 opt-ins. Okay. I got an offer here that I need to scale. Or it could be I got 100 visits and 0 opt-ins or 0 appointments. Because in our funnel, right? How many of you love funnels? Comment below. I love funnels. So here's a little fun fact, right? When a majority of you were funnel hacking, y'all were part of different other lead page groups, part of other marketing masterminds, right? I was slinging gym memberships, right? I was slinging gym memberships in fitness centers, right? And then I went from like privately owned fitness centers to some LA fitness centers to then some health and wellness hospital fitness centers slinging gym memberships. And this super awesome gentleman said, "Hey man, I like your style. I always get your messages. Like, you should join marketing." Oh, okay. Takes his business card, writes in the back of it, "Hey man, this job is 40K, holidays off, benefits, this and that. Give me a call one day." Took the card, put it away. There though, right? Because when you're working in a gym, you get a lot of people you meet. You meet a lot of people, right? Put it to the side. Super nice guy. He joined the gym. I never saw him again. He joined the gym. I never saw him again. Right? Out of nowhere, I said, "It's kind of cool," because the gym was slow, things weren't working good. They sold the gym. It's just a bunch of headaches. Then I got into corporate marketing. In other words, back then it was sales, like yellow pages. I was selling yellow page ads and then selling some digital marketing and then just going door to door meeting people. So while y'all were funnel hacking and right going into like deep marketing, I was going into small business marketing and just meeting small business owners with pain. So maybe a majority of you were working with coaches, consultants, celebrities, right? I was working with small business owners that really didn't have a bucket to do anything with, right? I was building it up from scratch with them. So I say all that because this is different for a lot of people, but this is what you need. If I could do it all over, I would do what y'all did. But here's the good thing. When I then started my agency, I caught up from my mistakes and I learned from many great people here, joined a bunch of mastermind groups, worked from the back forward, and now I have the privilege of serving y'all here. So with that being said, what I'm sharing with you is gold. It's gold, not because I say it, but because the people before me set the example for you, I, and others, and we took action. So I want y'all to take action on this. I want to refresh you in your mind, and we're gonna treat October 2 like January 1. January 1, people run to the gym, they're losing weight, they're toning and firming, they're getting their goals set. This is our January. October 2 is our January 1. Right? As you make your profile photo, tag me. As you make your banner, I want my notifications to blow up. Tag me, because I'm gonna promise you, I got more goodies coming your way if you do that. We're gonna switch this up, right? We're gonna switch this up. Value's king here. So you're gonna do all that. That's your action item. Take a screenshot. If you take advantage of the challenge that I'm giving y'all, then I'm gonna send you this. I'm gonna give you the document. Here, take it. I'm gonna unlock it for you. Have it. So now we take all of this time we did in our Facebook groups, and how do we now put it in high level? Spending $97 a month. Haven't used it yet. Spending $297 a month. I only have 3 sub accounts. Why? Spending $497 a month. I don't know how to use the SaaS configurator yet. Why? Because you don't have traffic, You don't have an offer. You're not putting yourself out there. You're not challenging yourself. You're not in the right rooms. You're not in the right groups. You're not in the right engagement pods. You're not meeting people. You're not starting conversations. Because your email blasts and your SMS blasts, they're about to, your email blasts and SMS blasts are about to disappear. Sooner than later, if you've been in this game for a while, it is harder and harder to send texts and emails to get in the inbox, right? Or you're paying an expert, like a real expert, to like really tweak and manage it like a server, right? And optimize it every frequently because the rules change, the algorithm changes. So I share all that because conversations never expire. Facebook, driven by conversation. Instagram, conversation. TikTok, conversation. All those are conversation driven. That's why there's video. That's why there's voice. That's why there's communities. All that. Those platforms know, you should too. We're going to leverage this high level for nurturing. We're going to leverage it for our experts. Expert tip, activate your comment automation. Hey, y'all, just did an amazing training with fifth. How about this? Here's an example. Is this working? Hey, y'all, just got done doing an amazing training with 27 people on how to grow your business and get known by reviews and Facebook. I want to make sure that everybody knows this. I couldn't get on there. This was a paid event. But if you comment below growth, I'll send you the first 15 minutes of the training. I'll send you the first 15 minutes, comment growth below. Right? And what's going to happen? Ping, ping. What then happens next? New contact. What happens next? PDF, video goes out automatically. You delivered on the promise and the value you mentioned. You now have built your authority and your relevancy. If you're going to do that, your action item is to build a dope lead magnet. Right? And it's not going to be dope the minute you build it. It's going to be dope when you get people to comment and they get it. So here's this is my lead magnet, right? For all of you all that want this lead magnet, let me know in the comments that you're going to accept my challenge of doing one of them and posting it and tagging me. Because my commitment to you is that I will get this over to you, right? Going to be fun. I'm excited. That's all we got here, folks, for this one. Who wants more? Who wants more? I need to take a sip. Jordan, do me a favor, y'all. I need like 20 more minutes. 20 minutes and I'm out. I told Jordan, he's down in the comments below. We do these together here. He's got my back with working with all of y'all, getting you the answers and all the feedback. I just need 20 more minutes and we're going to wrap this up. Y'all want more? We're going to give it to you. All right. So I'm going to get y'all the checklist. This is going to break it down step by step, exactly what you need to do for each section that I shared. Boom. So let's go to the next. The next is we're going to do it. This is our checklist for capture, nurture, close using Google Maps. Capture, nurture, close using Google Maps. So what do you need? You need Google Maps. Google.com/maps. If you're an expert or an efficient, or you were wondering, how do I do this the easiest way? How do I capture a list? How do I take the list? How do I import the list? How do I scrub the list? You could use this extension that's free. There's a paid version out there, but I've used this extension, right, to capture as needed. Here's the process. You're going to use your Google Maps to search for businesses. So you'll go to google.com/maps. You'll type in cleaning services in Chicago. Don't type in home services in Chicago, right? Type in specific keyword industry in there. Chiropractors in Chicago, physical therapists in New York. That's going to pull a list there on the left-hand side with the map. So list on the left, map on the right. There's going to be a handful of listings. You got to scroll down to the bottom, right? Get that flowing. Open up that search bar, but then you're gonna go back up to the top, and you're gonna sort for businesses with low reviews. You're gonna sort it. Businesses with low reviews, poor ratings, 3 or below, 4 or below, whatever's available. You're looking at a few things. Again, I don't want you to get lost in the weeds here. I just need you to pick one thing, but I want you to be aware of the mass, right? You can only really have 3 Google business listings, right, that pop up in the map pack and maybe an advertisement or 2. So everybody's a candidate after that, right? But I want you to look at how many reviews do they have a website? Do they have their hours? What do they have that's complete? You'll know what a complete business profile looks like when you see a profile that's top 3 in the map pack. Take a look at one of those. So if you're doing cleaning services in your area or carpets, whatever it is, look at the top 3 and you'll see what makes them pop out. Okay? Y'all tracking with me? We're good? Sweet. So here's the expert tip. Businesses with the fewer reviews are an opportunity, but the businesses with an incomplete profile that's not claimed is the low-hanging fruit, right? Google, how do I know if a business is unclaimed? Those are low-hanging fruit. Reach out. My action item to you is to start small, but small and mighty. Choose one industry, do the search, create a list of 20 businesses with fewer than 20, even 10 reviews, a low rating. Put them you could use the instant data scraper tool. You could just copy and put it there. Here, I just want you to get 2 pieces of information. I want you to get their business name and their phone number. And a bonus, just grab a link or take a screenshot of it if you need to, because you might take whatever you need, but don't put like a whole write-up on them. Because I used to do that. Efficiency and speed is key, and it'll get better as you go. Right? Now, you got 20, right? We got our list of 20. But John, I don't know their name. Good point. If you Google a business name and phone number, typically when you Google it, it shows other listings. And at least one of those listings has somebody's name. I don't know whose name, but it's usually an owner or somebody that's registered to the business. Their name is on it. Go with that name. Hey, are you so-and-so by chance? Awesome. Oh, that was a previous owner? That explains it all. So I got my list. Call. Hey, is this Joe by chance? Oh, is that like a previous owner? Oh, okay. That explains it all. Saw that? That explains it all. That's one way you could do it. That's exactly why I'm calling. That's exactly why I'm calling. They say, oh, no, we're not interested. That's not us. That's exactly why I'm calling. Exactly why you're calling. Because this name is all over, and either someone is piggybacking off of your business, right? Or there's something wrong here that it could be affecting why you're not getting the business that you should be getting. But that's exactly why I called. That explains a whole lot now. That makes total sense. I knew it, but I just wanted to confirm. Like, you're just, what? Who the heck are you? That's exactly why I'm on the phone with you. That's exactly why I called. It's a disruption, y'all. Because people won't even hear you, they hang up. And if they hang up, don't worry about it. They're not the person for you. They're not for you. So don't worry about it. So let's get to the next. Well, any questions on that? Let me know below. Is this helpful for you? Is this helpful? Is this giving you what you need? What you might be missing? For those of you that are coming back just for this part of what I'm sharing, right? How is this how is this something that's a little we didn't have this before. I never been getting go this deep before. But now we're getting people that want like more action. We're gonna give it to y'all. Let me know how it is. Right? Awesome. Let me get to the next. As we move on, as we proceed to give you what you need, right? Just lost my spot. It is now time for our list of 20 to reach out. I know y'all didn't think this was going to happen on its own. At some point, we had to reach out. So you got a couple ways to reach out to these people. First and foremost, I'm going to just pull the P word out on you. You're going to pick up the phone. All right. You're picking up that phone. You are not going to pick up the phone because then you are not going to get what you deserve to get, which is results. Imagine if somebody tells you, like, in order to, right, be stronger, run faster, you got to do what you got to do. And you say, nah, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to get what you want. Pick up the phone, first and foremost. I know there's better ways, but better is not best. Better is only an option. This is the way, human conversation. Another way is Facebook groups, right? Because now you know the name of the business owner or the person. Search online, and then you're going to see they're part of some groups that you're in, right? This Facebook thing is like really connect the dots here, right? This is like connect the dots. It's a lot more strategic than you probably think of right now, but there's a lot of gems in here. But also what you're going to do, and you're not going to do this all day, not all day. You're going to do it for 20. You're going to go to their website. You can use a form fill. So here's an expert tip. There's an extension, form fill extension. These things come and go, right? So just make sure you run your virus scanner. You make sure you get the paid version if it's worth it to you. You don't need to, but you're going to use the form fill if you get really good at this or want to do it more often, or you're just going to copy paste, right? Copy paste. You set it up in your browser. It'll put your name. It'll like you put J-O. It'll like John. Boom. Your phone number 9. Boom. It'll show up. Your email. It'll show up. And your message. You copy paste. Send out 20 messages because here's what it is. When you send a message to a website, it goes right into their inbox most times, right? Or they get notified somehow most times. But be a little bit, be curious. Don't, hey, I want to sell you something. Don't do that. Because there's somebody behind there that's the gatekeeper too. The gatekeepers always exist, and they exist for sanity purposes. So create that personal message. John, I don't know how to get personal, man. What do you mean personal message? What? I know what you're saying. John, how am I going to get personal? You never ask. You get personal by doing a little Google search of what the business is about. Maybe the business is busy. Maybe the business was in the news. Maybe the business is around the corner from you, so you're aware of it. Maybe you went to high school with the business owner, or you went to high school with one of the family members. Find a way to get personal. Find a way to get personal. I'm not saying get nosy, just put yourself as a human. Stay consistent. You stay consistent by following up days later. So, John, how am I going to follow up? I got to wait. So, John, you're asking me to go to these website pages, pull up this profile, all this stuff, and I got to follow. How am I going to follow up? The same way you do your Facebook group management. Put it in your workbook. Put it in your workbook. Put a little tab on the bottom and put it in the workbook. Because when it's worth something, you throw it in your CRM. You throw it in your high level. You throw it in your whatever you want to call it. Throw it in your system. But don't fill your system with junk. Fill your system with quality. Fill your pipeline with quality. Don't give yourself false hope. Give yourself positive potential. But here's a message I want you to send. So here's the challenge. Throwing the ball at you. That's a basketball. Right? I'm going to do this for effect. I'm throwing the basketball at you. Throwing the football at you. Throwing the baseball at you. Catch it. But here's what I want you to do. Right? And this challenge is for everybody. Right? I'm taking receipts here. I want to know who's with me to win this. or who's with me just to kill time. I want winners by my side. I want to rock with y'all. So here's my challenge to you. You're gonna write this message. Hey Joe. Hey Jane. I noticed your business only has so and so reviews. I'd love to help you improve your online presence and increase them to be much more better. Call me or text me. I just made my own remix. So let's go this way. Let's take this textbook version, right? And now let's make your version. I want y'all to do me a favor right now. In the comments, we got 2.5 lines to work with. Give me your 2-liner that you're going to send out to 20 people today. Whether it's through email, through website contact form, through email or website contact form. Don't send this to a message. Email or website contact form. Create me your message right now and type it in the chat below. I'm going to go. Right? I'm going to go with that flow. Little personalization. Right? I don't know who these people are, but I looked on the website. I got Jim and Sarah with the cheesesteak. Right? They put themselves out there. They built a personal brand on top of their business brand. So they're like local celebrities. So it's not hard to find out who the business owners are. So like back in the day, people used to hide behind their business. Today, they are the driving factor of their business. So there's a lot of clues to be taken and a lot of options to be making, right? So you send this out, boom, go. Let me see yours. Throw it below. Throw it below. And don't be spilling no coffee on keyboards here, right? Not responsible for damages. You can get me in trouble here, folks. Gonna get me in trouble. I'm gonna hear it. I know I'm gonna hear it. John, you went rogue on the chat. What are you? I'm gonna take the responsibility for this, y'all, because today's October 2nd, and I woke up with a new mindset. I'm gonna give the folks that give me their time, they give me their energy, they give me their commitment. They're in my DMs. They're commenting on pages. They're helping each other. What can I give these people to have the most amazing October ever? So I went to work. We still got more. Right? Boom. Expert tip. Build rapport, keep conversations value driven without pressure. Right? Don't respond so quick. Don't make them feel anxiety. Oh, this guy's fat. Oh man. Oh, you're gonna get blocked. Keep it smooth. Keep it simple. We're gonna go to the next one. Social media websites, right? We can't find them on the website. They don't listen. We go to their Instagram. Here's a fun tip. Fun fact. Most people have Instagram for their business because it's easy. It's fast. It's cool. It's cool, right? So if you're like in that, I'm gonna use it's cool. Everybody has Instagram. And Instagram's like a cell phone these days. Hey, you ever go somewhere and you're just talking, right? Hey man, what do you do? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Hey man, what's your Instagram? When was the last time you heard someone say, hey, what's your phone number? What's your phone number? Oh, hey, what's your Instagram? Oh, all right. And then you go on their Instagram and they got like no photos, but they're watching and they have the messenger. Hey, what's your Facebook? Oh, for what? So like Facebook for a lot of people is like a personal. Instagram is like the cool, chill texting kind of vibe. So you'll see it. You'll be more aware. Hey, what's your Instagram? Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah. I don't use it much though, but I do. You could DM me. You could send me a message. Right. Keep that in mind. Little fun tip. Let's get back to our programming here, right? So we move in group here, right? The contact us page, hit the forms. You guys know that already. Another message, right? You could, right? Instagram less is more. Keep it simple, all lowercase. Don't make it professional. I just did it like this. I didn't want y'all to think I didn't know what to do here. So, right, make it yours. Step 4, in your snapshot, I included a webinar. That's the second iteration of the challenge. I included a webinar. So if you went to the first few challenges and you never came back because for whatever reason, you either flew to success or you're like, man, this isn't helpful. I apologize either way for not letting you know that we added a webinar. We added a marketing audit. I got more coming. I can't even tell y'all, but I got more coming to the challenge because we got a surprise coming in the next 2 weeks. These next 2 weeks at high level, you're gonna need a fire extinguisher by your computer because your computer's gonna fry. That's how much we got going on here. All right. Next 2 weeks, you're gonna know a few names, and you're like, oh wow, they're here? Huh, huh, they're here? Whoa. When it's high level, when we got 19 days till high level summit, we break all the rules around here from what I hear. I'm only here a short time, but I'm learning quick. Get on Canva, free or paid. Don't let the money hold you back. Free or paid. Create your flyer for your webinar. Create your flyer for your value stack. Create your flyer for your banner. Create your flyer for your call to, like, create your flyer just to get something out. Just don't do keyboard wars. Stand out. Okay? Here are some ways that you can leverage it. Screenshot it. Because here's what's going to happen. You're not going to get this if you don't participate. So I'm going to give you a chance to screenshot it. You could go back because this is extra collateral. This is extra. This is not part of the challenge. This is bonuses, right? This is if you were a customer. This is bonus stuff here. Screenshot it, take action. If you participate in one of the challenge call to actions that I'm going to give you, I'll send you everything. Absolutely. Next, with everything that we're doing here, we're going to leverage the prospecting tool. The prospecting tool. If you never heard of it, now you know. If you never heard of it, now you know. It's in high level. It's under the agency view. It's in the top part of the panel, prospecting tool. Okay? In that top part of the panel, prospecting tool, it's going to give you a whole screen where you could type in businesses. It'll pop up. Just like a Google search. It's connected to Google. Google API, listings get pulled in. Pick which ones you want. It runs a report. Report takes about maybe like putting a Hot Pocket in or an Elio's pizza or something, like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, depending on how you like it. 3 minutes max. Goes quick, right? But it gives you good information. But I don't want you wasting your time like running a bunch of reports. It's not gonna do you nothing. You only run the report when you start making phone calls, you start getting engagement. That's when it's worth your time to run a report. Don't do a book report for a project that hasn't been assigned yet. How many of y'all have done a book report, wrote a thesis before it was assigned to you? Don't do that here. Don't start writing up your analysis, okay, your $1 million plan for some business that doesn't even know who you are. They don't care who you are. They're going to talk to you. Save that energy and that time for the business that says, yes, I do need help. My business partner did leave. I am hurting. My family member does need my attention. Right? Give them the value. Here's what I want to share with y'all. I want y'all to give extra to people that are genuine. I want y'all to give extra to people that are listening. I want you to give extra to people that acknowledge, that accept your phone call, that respond to your text, that maybe procrastinate a little bit. You send them an invoice, they don't pay it right away. You send them a message, they respond a little later. Okay. But they respond, they acknowledge. I want you to give those people just a little extra. Because here's what you'll notice there's a lot more people that won't give you anything. They'll belittle you, they'll talk about you. Hey guys, stupid salespeople keep calling me. I don't want to name a name, but one of them is in this group. So much of that out there. So give extra to those that say thank you, but no thank you. Hey man, no problem. You got my phone number. I'm in town. I'm nearby. We probably have some mutual friends. You change your mind, you call me. You need a favor, call me. But here's what I want to do for you. I'm gonna set you up on a family and friends special that I do. I'm gonna give you this until you get your first 10 reviews. I'm gonna help you get your first 10 reviews. And if you know anybody else that could potentially use my help, would you refer them to me? Awesome, man. Let's get you going, bro. Let's get this going. I know times are tough. I'll help you out. First 10 reviews, though. Not your first 1,000, your first 10. All right? All right. So let's get you have a customer list set up already? All right. I got like 15 minutes. So I got to, forgive me if I'm rushing this a little bit, but I just want to make sure we get everything we need before. And now you're giving, you're taking. You're giving, you're taking. You're giving, you're taking. Then you build relationship. So if you see that it's something you could do, let me know. If you see that's something you could do, let me know. Let me know. I got you. Cool. Let's go. Where's my share button? Okay. So here's your action list, right? The Google Map, the free extension, grab your 20 businesses, call, follow up, outreach, right? Create your flyer. You're going to use the prospecting tool. But here's a kicker. You're also going to use Loom for the experts. Remember, I said it before, Loom is your best friend if you really know what you're talking about. If you're comfortable and confident, Loom is your stage for your audience. Leverage it. You might think no one's watching it. The views don't lie. Because what I like about Loom, and I'm not an affiliate of Loom, I have no relationship with Loom. We just use it here at high level. People in the industry that use it and they see results. I watch Looms when they share them. So no affiliation here. This is not an endorsement. But what I like about tools like Loom is that it tells you who's watching it if it's set up nicely. It gives options for engagement. It gives you metrics. And that's what you need. You need the data to support it as you get in depth. As you get in depth, you need the data. Double D. Depth data. Together, you double what you're doing now. You double it. Because the depth and the data give you the room to expand. Consistency is key, y'all. For dramatic effect, if you wear readers, if your screen is with 500 tabs open, this is all that matters, friends. This is all that matters. One thing consistently will get you a lot further than nothing. One thing will get you consistently further than nothing. So if you found value in this, let me know in the comments. What was your takeaway? What was your takeaway? If you're just tuning into this, you got to go back. You got to go back. And whether you're a high-level user or not, if you take one of my recommendations and you do it, you tag me, and I'm going to give you this swipe file, and then I'm going to get you a 30-day trial And then I'm going to have our team set you up fully with some other options that we have here at the high level team. Okay. Want to get you going, right? We got time. We're on day 3. We got time to make up. Cool. Let me know your comments below. What's a takeaway? Because here's your checklist, right? This is the checklist you're going to have. It's a little bit more sweet to the point. Got the messages you need to do, right? Spark notes, and boom, right? This even tells you what to say, how to say it. Introduce yourself. The video right here, boom. Come on, right? But John, if this is so great, why don't people use it? Because they're not consistent. They don't believe in it. They believe that they should be getting something for nothing. But that's the difference here from all of you all here and all of those that are no longer in the industry or that are struggling to stay in the industry. Pick your journey. Pick your adventure. If you accept challenge 1, I want you to identify 20 potential clients. Take a screenshot of your Google Maps page, right? Post it in either a high-level official community or a 5-day reviews group and tag me. JB, I'm getting to work. I'll wait for you. If you take challenge 2, you're going to reach out to 25 businesses this week. You're going to send out a message, short and sweet. Leave it with curiosity. Leave it where they get back to you, whether it's positive or negative. Let them get back to you, right? When you start getting those messages, compile them. If it's 1, perfect. You get 1 reply, share it. Here's my ask. When you screenshot, lock out the name and email for privacy, right? Right? We don't want you sharing people's information. I wouldn't want mine shared like that. So just please make sure that when you screenshot it, right, just blur it out, right? And I just want to see the date and time and your email and their response. We just want I want you to help me debunk all this. I want your help to debunk it. That doesn't work. This does. Next, challenge 3. You're going to make a Canva flyer for your webinar, for your lead magnet, for your event, for your mastermind, for your Zoom gathering, whatever you decide, you're just going to make a Canva flyer that just it best represents you, right? You don't got to be a designer, just best represents you. Check it for spelling, make sure it's clean, right? Tag me, post it. Challenge 4. Maybe that's what you decide to take. Challenge 4. You're going to go to Loom, download it, the extension, right? Create a free account, and you're going to create a 30-second Loom video. Hey guys, JB here, work for High Level. If you don't know, so now you know. We rock because people like you keep us going, helping small businesses make a change in their area. Oh, that's not. Let me do. Hey everybody, capture, nurture, close. That's how you grow your business. If you don't know, now you know. Comment below if you want to learn how I can help you and you can see the same results as my other clients. I don't like that. You get to pick and choose, but don't go too much. I don't like it. You get 1 or 2 takes, but that's it. You got to post it. You got to post it. Like if you're just going to critique yourself, there's a whole bunch of other people that can do that for you for free. Don't be your worst enemy. Next, challenge 5. Maybe this is the one you want to take. Maybe this is the challenge for you. Did you book appointment or see a result from any of the checklists, right? Shout out a checklist, right? Because here's what people say. Oh man, those checklists, those lead magnets, those guides, those swipe and deploys, they're all garbage. Okay. Not according to so and so, it worked for them. Ah, collateral. It worked for them. The proof's in the pudding. So help me debunk that, right? And get a result out of it. Because here's what I'll tell you, you get appointments, you get great conversations, you can bombard me all day long. I'm going to help you as much as I can, or I'm going to get you to someone that can help you, right? And last is the weekly progress check-in. I'm going to probably have another one of these for the next challenge the next week. If you do this one, the 6th challenge, and then you do one of the ones up top with an action, I got something for you more. Okay? I got more for you. There's more where this came from. Because here, look, y'all, we're here to win. All right? This is October 2nd. Okay? This is our January 1st. What I just did today with you, what we just did today, is we took ourselves from October 2024 to January 1, 2025. And today starts your focus to the next level. Today starts your energy to bypass the naysayers, to take those that are around you that second guess you, or maybe they don't believe that you really have a business. Maybe they don't believe that you really are doing something that you say you are. Maybe they believe that, it's just a hobby. This is just a hobby. Let's take action. So I've given you some items that experts, professionals, 6-figure, 7-figure, 8-figure, multi-figure winners share out there. I've purposed it for you with confidence and results, personal experience, with a software that can empower you to take you, your family, your business, your employees to the next level. This is as far as I could bring you. We're day 3. This is a money day. And if you don't take action here, I'll catch you on the next challenge. But if you're ready to take action, you're ready to reach out, you're going to have another challenge ahead of you, which is, John, how do I fulfill these customers? What do I say on this appointment? How do I manage my calendar? I got appointments booked. I'm missing them because I don't have my calendar set up right. I need to upgrade my account. I need a VA. What do I do? That's a new problem. And then a new one will happen after that. And then a new one. But if you stay where you're at with what you're doing, whether it's good or okay or basic, you'll have your problems that you're at now. But look, y'all, the chat's on fire. The energy's out there loud and clear. The challenge is here. High levels here. Ain't going nowhere. You're pumped. It's our new year starts today. Whether you got fired from sales from another company, you got laid off, you were let go because you pushed back, someone stole your commission and you said enough is enough. They didn't pay me. I'm not working for these people no more. What matters is you're in full control. You're in full control. So would that be the case? Keep your calculator handy. Keep your laptop fully charged. Keep your brain with positive, motivating thoughts. And get to work. I'll see you on the Google Maps. Who's going to be the first to post their result of the challenge and to post they got appointments and to post they got their first sale? I'll be waiting at the finish line. See you.